The Empire Builder takes the northernmost route of the cross-country trains leading west out of Chicago. After taking some time for a short walk around downtown Chicago, we headed back to the station to wait for our train. Since this was a 2-night run to Seattle, we opted for a roomette on this train rather than traveling in coach on the rail pass. This was our first time with a roomette on the lower floor of the sleeper car, the same level as the luggage storage, most of the bathrooms and the shower. But the room's interior layout was the same as any other in a double-decker car, 2 seats facing each other which convert into a lower bed, an upper bunk that folds down, and minimal storage. This car had the standard outlet, but which was pretty loose. Our 3-prong outlet had trouble staying in its place. An advantage of having a first-floor room and a cabin steward that goes above and beyond is that the windows can be cleaned. This was at our longer stop in Minot, North Dakota. Leaving Chicago on schedule, we were already moving into Wisconsin before our early supper time, and tired from some fitful sleep the night before, we crashed early, completely missing our overnight transit through Minnesota. That same evening, we had an update on the deck work back at Mom's. It was complete and looked amazing. Thanks, Tashi and Lori. The sun is coming up and we're in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Beautiful sunrise. We had breakfast as we passed through Rugby, North Dakota, famous as the geographical center of North America. Not long after breakfast, we arrived in Minot, North Dakota, where we would have a longer stop.
Minot, North Dakota is a longer stop. It's a maintenance stop, so it tends to be here 45 minutes to an hour.
To our amusement, we joined a spontaneous class led by our cabin steward.
5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
By lunchtime, we were moving from North Dakota to Montana and moving another hour earlier into Mountain Time. Havre, Montana. Another fuel stop, a longer break. After supper, we made our way to the observation car for the most dramatic scenery of the trip as we passed through Glacier National Park. Passing through avalanche country, we went through many snow sheds in place to protect the tracks from the worst effects of a wall of snow moving down the mountain. It's morning on our second day on the Empire Builder. We are approaching Ephrata, Washington, and we're a little shorter than we used to be because the Portland portion of the train is split off in Spokane and is headed down there, and we're headed to Seattle. On our final morning, we had an early breakfast since we had moved another hour earlier back to Pacific time. Passing through the Cascades before reaching Seattle, we started passing through several tunnels, including the longest of them, the Cascades Tunnel. "7 miles long, it takes 15 minutes to transit. Until 1989, it was the longest tunnel in North America, but since has been superseded by a tunnel in British Columbia. Once over the Cascades, we followed Puget Sound for the last 90 minutes as we made our way into Seattle. In Seattle, ahead of schedule. After claiming our bag, we were ready to head out to our hotel and a couple of days spent in the city before our next trip to Vancouver, British Columbia.